This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Johnson wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. Quickly to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He has the first and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Second down coming up. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on. He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Caught over the middle. It's Little. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkins. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Balls and fired complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 16, on to kick it away.
That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Using his feet. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks it through to put him up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Pulls it in. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turn over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've been challenged now, Jesse, and it's up to this offense to provide an answer.
Yeah, they've got to be able to get the momentum back, David. We know that's a real thing in college football. Here late in the game, you still got the lead, but how can they answer?
And I think that's what you remember. Still got the lead. Doesn't matter the defense just gave up a score. Let's execute and keep this lead.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood,